Do you know, the question often gets asked of me, how do you go from being good to being really great? What is it that differentiates people from here to here? You know, not people who are okay good, but people who are really good to just unbelievable. And it's a great question because I think the answer is very, very difficult to pin down, because obviously you could go through things like have the right attitude, but then somebody who's good has the right attitude. You could say, well, have belief, but somebody who has belief, is good too. You could say, well, add value. Well, you have to add value to be good. So what is it that makes the difference? And I think probably it's two things. One is constantly searching for better ways to do things. And in my business and for me, I have a label, and my label is, I call it mastery. And mastery is something that you never achieve. It's something you're constantly striving for. And it's that journey, it's that stretching, it's that trying to improve that makes you be in the mastery zone. Almost by definition, as soon as you go, well, that's it, I'm a master, then you're not a master anymore. So it's someone who's looking at every transaction, someone who's looking at every client relationship, somebody who's looking at every candidate, every conversation they have and saying, how would I improve that? How would I do better with that? How would I make that more effective next time? And that leads me into the second one, and that is the constant question about value. How do I add more value? I get people who sit down to me and they say, well, so-and-so only charges 10% or so-and-so only charges 5%. And I think in the current markets, there are a lot of companies that have contracted. There's a lot of companies who've laid people off. There's a lot of companies who've gone to work from their garage or from their office or whatever. People with quite low overheads, people who are never that good in the first place, and they just want to make a living. And they will charge virtually anything to just do the deal. You can't compete with those people. And the way you're going to do it is by mastery and by going, how do I add more value? How do I add more value? If you take nothing else out of the whole of this session, how do I add value? Just have that ringing in your head.